State of the team right now. You were down there today.
Down there today, Steve. Nick mentioned the injuries. The concern for me would be the run defense, Steve. Bills really pushed them around, I thought, in the second half of that game. Robert Spillane, the linebacker, was in the locker room, and he's sitting in front of his locker. He's got a medical boot on his left foot, and he looks up at Jelani Tavai as they're going out to practice, and he says, "Lead them. Lead the guys." So,
like, I'm not going to be there leading?
Certainly not at practice, right? Today, I think the next 2 days will be telling on that one.
The guy's in a boot on a Wednesday, Mike. That doesn't look good.
And that he was on the sideline for the game against the Bills and then didn't play. So, and he's the best leading tackler, best run defending linebacker. So that's the one, Steve, that I'm keeping an eye on. Carlton Davis, as Nick mentioned, the cornerback, Marcus Jones, number 3 cornerback, also weren't there. But to me, those felt a little more like maintenance days. But we'll get more information as the week goes on.
And on Baltimore's side, you got Lamar Jackson, who didn't practice today. He stayed home because of the flu.
Yeah, and I don't read anything into it because he's gone like 6 weeks this year, not practicing on a Wednesday, and then he comes out and plays.
And then lights it up.
And I mean, not necessarily. Like, he's been up and down this year. Yeah. But, Steve, this is a desperate team that the Patriots are playing, so they're going into a tough situation.
All right. We shall see. Pats, they lost to the reigning NFL MVP last Sunday, Josh Allen. This week, they'll be facing 2-time MVP Lamar Jackson. Now, Drake May is one of the frontrunners for this year's award. Today, he was asked if he cares about that conversation.
The MVP it's obviously one of the big accolades for this league, and it's something that it's an honor as a player to earn their award, and I respect all the past MVPs. But I think at the end of the day, winning the Super Bowl is the biggest thing, and I think it's what kind of makes this league go is winning the big one, and that's what you work towards, and that's what this game's about. I love winning, and the personal accolades come with all that, but I'd rather win than win personal awards, and I hope people in that locker room, I know a lot of them feel the same way.
Yeah, and you know what? I believe him.
Yeah.
I believe what he says.
Yeah.
Obviously, you care. You care if you win it.
Yeah.
Okay?
Anything. You want to win anything.
You want to win anything.
Yeah.
But the bigger picture is winning as a team. And
no
that's
doubt.
who your quarterback is.
I was in the locker room today, Steve. I was standing next to Drake's locker, and he walked over, and I said, "Hey, I'm just bringing a little light over here. How you doing?" He goes, "Hey, don't need it. This is the National Football League. We just move on.
We
just move on to the next game. You're going to lose sometimes in the NFL." And I think that I relay that, Steve, because I think that was sort of reflective of the team as a whole. Being in the locker room, Steve, I thought they were loose. I thought they were light. I didn't sense there was anything of, the disappointment of the second half from the Bills game, which really was a bummer, right?
Yeah,
after they played a good first half. So I thought that to me was interesting, pretty upbeat, from the locker room today.
I think Drake, after having that great first half, you look at him in the second half, and the whole offense just stalled.
Yes.
Okay, it just stalled. He's got to be able to bring his team forward, especially in the second half, and keep the intensity alive.
Yes.
He's got to be able to bring it. And even when his team is faltering, a great quarterback is able to take it to another level.
And I think that was a big part of the conversation in the Bills game, Steve. He had a great opportunity, 2 drives, to lead them down the field, and they couldn't get it done. I thought execution-wise, they were a little off.
Hey, no question. In the last drive, the last play of the game was like, blah. It's like,
I know.
That's how this thing's going to end, with that little...
The Bills did a great job not letting him run. I think it would have been hard for Drake to run there.
After all that, that's how we're doing this?
I know.
It's all right. We shall see.